Why bike luggage? A huge consideration for any motorcyclist, because very often you need to carry stuff with you, and bike manufacturers often don't put a lot of thought into that. So for the most part, it's left to third-party manufacturers to come up with solutions. And over the years, I've tried to showcase, if you like, items of luggage that I think will work for people. And I've tested some excellent gear in my time, but I've never tested a bag that I looked at and thought, that's built exactly to my requirements. Until now. I don't need to tell you who Tripmachine are, because they're quite possibly one of the most famous names in stylish leather luggage for motorcycles. Classic handmade leather goods with a cool factor that also happen to be practical. I've watched them develop the products over the years, with each new iteration being better than the last. And I knew instantly when I saw the Outlander, this is their best bag so far. Now, I should make it clear, this is not a sponsored video. Tripmachine are not paying me to make this video, but I have negotiated with them an exclusive to this channel 15% discount, which will last for 1 week from the time of publication of this video, which can be accessed by means of a discount code in the video description down below. And that discount can be utilised against any Tripmachine product, not just this bag. The discount is only available for a week, so if you message me in 2 weeks, 2 months or 2 years complaining it doesn't work, that will very probably be because it expired after a week. I don't know of any other way to put it. Now, this Outlander bag is, well, it's anything you want it to be really. It's a backpack, a tail pack, or a pannier. One will serve you well for your daily commute and your day trips. A pair will see you through a reasonable length touring trip. Each bag has a very respectable 20-litre capacity, with an additional large press-stud fastening pouch at the front and 2 capacious side pockets for bulky items. The bag, like with so many other Tripmachine products, comes with a plethora of straps and fastening options. So you can fasten this bag to just about any bike. The 4 small webbing straps are ideal for fastening the bag onto the seat rail of your bike or onto the rack like I have here with the mule, allowing the bag to be safely used as a pannier on most motorcycle designs. It also comes with Tripmachine's own seat mounting system, which I have shown you before, but I will show you again, which can also double up as a tail pack mounting point. Large front utility pouch or pocket simply fastens up with a flap that's secured in place with press studs. Press studs on soft luggage can be a pain to fasten. So in this instance, Tripmachine have located them on sort of floating tabs so that you can get your fingers behind them, which allows you to snap them closed quickly and easily. The single press stud on the main flap for the main compartment has a very similar setup. These seem like little things, but they make an enormous difference to the use of the bag. Underneath the flap there is a zip, and once you've got the main flap open, you've got 2 sort of strengthening flaps, which fasten together by means of Velcro and they sort of stiffen the bag up, so it keeps its shape even when it's not got much inside it. It comes complete with a protective rainproof cover, although I should point out that this bag, when I first got it, did get caught in an absolute deluge of a thunderstorm. and the waxed or oiled leather just shrugged the water off, just like water off a duck's back. There is a slot-in strengthening panel which fits into the bottom of the bag to keep it rigid, which again help it to keep its shape, and it stops the bag from sagging if you've got any heavy objects in the bottom. There's an internal zip-up compartment for keeping documents in it, or maybe your phone. A press stud tab for hanging your house keys on if you want to keep them safe in your bag. And at the front of the bag, unfortunately I didn't video it, incorporates secure storage for a small laptop or tablet. Right, so that's the main compartment, but at either side there is a large storage pocket with an adjustable strap situated above it, and these are especially useful for me. On any trip, whether it be long or short, there are always items that you need to get quick access to that aren't likely to be affected by the elements if they get caught in the rain. Things like drinks or compact fold-away chairs, or in my case, a tripod. They'll accept a 1 litre drinks bottle with plenty of room to spare, and that adjustable strap means you can strap it into place so that it won't bounce out when the going gets rough. For me, personally, these are a game changer. I don't want my tripod rattling about against my camera in the main compartment. And when I get to a filming location, the tripod is the first thing that I need to set up, and it doesn't mind the weather. I always think it's especially important to keep drinks away from, stuff like your clothes in your main compartment. Condensation or a leak can cause mayhem, and these cargo pockets are perfect for keeping certain items separate whilst keeping them in a convenient, easy to access place when you need them. Now, okay, we know that we can fit this to the mule, but my main priority was getting some sort of workable luggage for the 350, the mini mule. Just a bit of advice when strapping any form of luggage to the metalwork on a motorcycle. Use some E-Tech transparent protection film or something similar that will protect paintwork against abrasion. Test fit your luggage, work out where all the abrasion points are going to be, and then protect them. I'll try and find a link and leave it in the video description down below. This stuff is well worth the investment. Now, there is no pannier that I'm aware of that is sort of available for the 350 Classic as yet. I'm sure they'll come along, but thankfully Royal Enfield have incorporated a guard into the sort of rear mudguard assembly, which will stop any baggage from coming in contact with the shock absorber or the rear wheel. I'm not sure if it's intended for this purpose for, affixing luggage, but it is perfect. It works really well. This means that you can use the seat mounting system that comes with the Outlander bag. In your bag you'll find 2 straps, and each of those 2 straps have an upper section and a lower section. The upper section can be identified by the fact that it's got 2 sort of brass D-rings incorporated into it. Slip the lower section of one of the straps underneath the rear of the seat to a point that will be secure when it's tightened down, and the lower section of the other strap under the front of the seat. They're tightened by means of 2 sort of traditional brass buckles, and you do need to tighten them down quite firmly. Tripmachine have made sure that no metal comes in contact with the fabric of the seat, but I will say, just spend a little bit of time over this, make sure that they're firm. You don't have to tighten them down too hard. There's no need for them to sort of compress and deform the seat. They just need to be secure enough so that they don't slip and slide around. And fasten them in place so that your D-rings, which are what you're actually going to attach the bag to, are in the correct place for bag attachment. You may need to remove some seats to fit these, but with the Classic 350 I found I could just slide them on, with the seats still in place, which made everything very quick and convenient. This basically creates a quick release system for the actual bag itself that just clips onto those D-rings, and then all you have to do is utilise those webbing straps to find some suitable points to attach or if you like, anchor the bottom of the bag to stop it from flapping about too much in the wind. All bikes are a little bit different, and it just takes a bit of trial and error really to get the straps where you want them, so you eventually get a safe and secure setup that you're happy with. The Royal Enfield Classics actually lend themselves very well to this sort of guerrilla style luggage attachment. It's one of the things I love about them. Luggage is a really easy solution with these bikes, and Tripmachine luggage really looks the part on them. Now, this particular Outlander is in the tobacco colourway. Tripmachine make several different colourways, and I'll leave a link to their main Outlander page on their website in the video description down below. This is an impressive sort of adventure style leather bag with a great capacity. It's not what I would call a budget bag, but when you consider it's made completely from leather, actually I think it's a bit of a bargain compared to other luggage. People have been asking me what the new greenery is on my drive. It's tomatoes, tumbling toms. Once again, thank you so much for watching this and my other videos, and in doing so helping to support this channel. I really do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, please leave a like, and if you're not already a subscriber, consider subscribing to the channel. It feeds the algorithm and helps me out. I will of course be back on Friday, so until then, please ride safely, and I'll see you soon.